We are back with another deal of the week breakdown, and this time back in my original setting. I had been traveling for the last couple of months, had an amazing time. I was still able to get a lot of content for you guys, but I'm ready to be back here on a normal time zone, not having to stay up until 3 or 4 or 5 in the morning working when I'm in Europe. But overall, glad to be back, glad to be back on a normal time zone and being able to take all my calls and get back to my clients and answer all the questions and everything else. And honestly, this one is a pretty unique deal. I really like to talk about these crazy projects that we put together for our clients because it helps you understand what kind of loan programs actually exist that people in reality are just not used to using. Like, this is one that I really wanted to talk about today because I've gotten a lot more questions about it recently as interest rates have been on a rise. People are trying to figure out what can I do to be able to get a better interest rate, and ultimately doing things like this is what's leading to my clients getting better interest rates and overall just better terms on their financing. So on this situation, it's a client who's purchasing a short-term rental. We are doing this with a 10% down second home loan, which is still conventional financing. So the type of loan program is conventional. However, we are not doing a 30-year fixed loan here. We are doing a 5-year fixed adjustable rate mortgage, which is different. Most people, when they hear the term adjustable rate mortgage, they get scared. But in reality, because I deal with so many real estate investors, oftentimes, one, they're open to more risk, and two, they're open to actually taking on the kind of financing that's going to get them better terms. I myself have taken on adjustable rate mortgages. I have them on a couple of my properties. And so I have no problem advising my clients to sometimes take an adjustable rate mortgage over a 30-year fixed mortgage. It sometimes leads to just overall better deals. So this client's buying a single family home. It's on a half-acre lot. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house, 4,000 square feet. It's a massive property. I wish I could show you guys photos, but it has this really cool Spanish layout on the front end with these arches, and it looks amazing. And I think it's going to be a very profitable short-term rental for them. Purchase price was $690,000. 10% was the down payment, which was $69,000. The loan amount after the down payment was $621,000, so that's 90%. The rate that we ended up locking in was a 6.75% interest rate for the first 5 years. Now, ideally, what the goal here is to refinance before that 5-year mark. That's ultimately what you want to do with an adjustable rate mortgage. You don't want to hold on to it past this time frame. If they were to hold on to it past the 5 years, their rate could potentially adjust. There is a ceiling and there is a floor to where your interest rates can be with adjustable rate mortgages. There's a certain amount of time that the rates can actually fluctuate. So, for example, sometimes they can fluctuate once every single month, or they can fluctuate once every 6 months. And it just depends on the kind of program that we lock in at. But regardless, the idea is that we want to refinance before we even get to that point. And so we don't even have to worry about the adjustable rate being changed, right? We're just going to be focusing on keeping the 6.75, cash flowing on the 6.75, and then not having to make any more adjustments after that. So principal and interest payments came out to $4,251. The homeowner's insurance on this was around $2,000 a year, which is $166 per month. Property taxes in this state are more expensive. We average them around 2% of the purchase. It was $1,150 for property taxes. That brings us to a total of $5,708. Closing costs, which I didn't put on here, landed around 2.5% of the purchase, and we were actually able to negotiate that money from the seller, which eliminated all of their closing costs. They only ended up needing to come to the table with $69,000, which was the down payment. Everything else was covered by the seller's money. This allowed them to keep significantly more money in their pocket to reinvest into future deals. Not only that, but when the realtor brought me this deal, they were actually pre-approved with a different lender that had told them that they needed to be at a 15% down payment in order to qualify. And we were able to get these clients to come in with only 10% down and got them a significantly better interest rate, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, got them a better deal, got them less out of pocket. And this is why I always say it's extremely important to, one, not only look at the interest rates that you have and the mortgage that you have and make sure that you're getting a second set of eyes, but to also make sure that it's the best loan program that makes the most sense for you. And that's going to save you the most money up front so we can keep reinvesting that into future deals. Now, I really hope that that was helpful for you guys. Adjustable rate mortgages are something that in a rising interest rate environment like right now, we want to make sure we're taking advantage of the things that can get you less money out of pocket and get you lower monthly payments. That's things like these adjustable rate mortgages. You know, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Always talk to your mortgage advisor, see what they think and what makes the most sense. If you guys are looking at wanting to scale your real estate portfolio, I always suggest paying attention to the numbers. You want to run numbers and make sure that you're saving as much money as you can up front. That's literally where all of the money is spent. If we can save you more money up front, you'll have more money to keep reinvesting that in the future. I hope you guys found this deal of the week video helpful. I know it was different because I haven't talked about adjustable rate mortgages in a while. And if you guys haven't seen my other deal of the week video, please watch that video either here or here, wherever it gets thrown up on the screen. And I hope you guys found this informative. If you haven't seen it either, go watch my weekly vlogs where I just show you the day of the life of being a mortgage broker and running a team as large as mine when we are helping real estate investors all over the world. So I will see you guys in the next deal of the week video.
How they want me to lose, but I'm W, do for a win.